It's Joel
and V
coming at you from gymeez.co.nz with something different today.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about bodybuilding, and more specifically, what New Zealand Bodybuilding Federation is best for you.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about our experiences.
Yes.
And also, you know, like what each federation can offer you. So what's going to be the best fit?
Yeah, so basically helping you maybe make a better judgment in where you fit. Basically, yeah.
Alright guys, so in New Zealand there is 4 bodybuilding federations that are active, have a few shows every year, varying sizes. So the first, probably most well known at this point in time is, I would say, the NZIFBB.
Yes.
So they're the New Zealand affiliate of the International Federation of Bodybuilding. I think that's what it is. Then you've got NABBA WFF, so National Amateur Bodybuilding Association / World Fitness Federation. That's who V competes with. Then you've got, what is it, Regular NABBA?
Regular NABBA. Yeah.
So National Amateur Bodybuilding Association, been around for a very, very long time in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Then the INBA, which is the International Natural Bodybuilding Association. Okay, so you're probably thinking, if you're new to bodybuilding, you know, why should I be going in this one? You know, a show's a show. All right, do you want to kind of touch on why each different categories and such?
Yeah, so basically, as you guys know, we're all different shapes and sizes, different goals, builds, leanness and stuff. So when I was first starting, I had no idea where I would fit. I mean, coming 54 kilos soaking wet, I was like, I ain't going to be no Mr. O, but hell, I love the sport.
He's 55 now and inspirational. 54 is not inspirational.
55 lean, man.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, well, you know, if someone had helped me back in the day to make a better judgment on where I could fit, might have helped me a bit more along the years, yeah?
Find the right people to help you along your way.
So I think we'll start off with probably the most well-known ones, I guess, is your NZIFBB, IFBB, so everyone knows your Mr. Olympias. Yeah. So
Mr. Olympia, Arnold Classic, that's who, if you want to do those, that is the federation you'll be competing with.
Exactly.
As a professional,
if you want to go professional, if you want to compete on that Mr. O stage, if your goals are that high, aspirations are that high, and you believe in yourself, you can do it, then that's who you definitely want to be with, yeah? So who are those sort of people, man? That would be the...
Right, so there's different categories. Obviously, you've got men's bodybuilding.
Yes.
That's your bigger dudes.
That's your
think
monsters.
of Philly, think of Kai Green. That's them.
Yeah.
Obviously, not everyone's that size, but then you got the new, very, very popular class, men's physique, where the individual wears board shorts.
Yep.
Massive, you know, V taper. That the aesthetics 70s era bodybuilding, that's the kind of look they're going for.
Yes.
Would you say that?
Yes.
Then in the women's divisions you have bikini, which is what it sounds, bikini, heavy focus on the posterior chain, particularly the lower half of the body.
I don't think they've got an actual criteria as such. It
does sort of change because fairly new. Then you've got figure, which is a bit bigger than bikini. You know, they want the big delts, but not too lean, shredded. That sort of thing.
A little bit more muscular.
Very athletic look, would you say?
Yeah.
Then women's physique, so that's your Dana Lynn Bailey's. You're getting that kind of harder, drier look, not massive but like toned, similar to the men's physique. Yeah, that sort of look. Then you got women's bodybuilding, so you're thinking women such as Iris Kyle, 9 or 10 time Ms. Olympia.
19, yeah.
She is phenomenal
anyway.
But that is proper women's bodybuilding. Get as big and as shredded as you possibly can be. And then within that in New Zealand, I think they have children's fitness sort of ones, right? I doubt we'll have like a 10-year-old viewer kind of watching this. So there's those, and you can earn your pro card in those, compete at the Olympia if you qualify as a pro for that. In various other professional shows, there's usually one per year in New Zealand, one in Australia, various other ones. Then you've got NABBA WFF, again V's federation. Yeah,
so basically, I mean, I love it. I think it's one of the better ones if you still want to do really well, compete against some really good people, but just not looking to go.
I would say, without being biased, because I do like NABBA WFF, that the bodybuilding calibre of New Zealand competitors in NABBA WFF is probably higher You know, you're talking about Stephen Kagan-Orton.
Yeah.
The freaks from Christchurch.
Yeah.
They look amazing, but and that's only skimming the surface. There are other, you know, freaking amazing athletes in that in the men's bodybuilding.
Yeah, worldwide as well.
Yeah.
So, and then you've got like my class, which is called the athletic class, I guess, which is I'd say definitely classic bodybuilding.
Would you say it's almost like what men's physique is becoming now, but with the legs and the whole package sort of thing? You just want to be still big, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yep.
Yeah,
basically, it is. Yeah, very, very close, except it's bodybuilding.
And it is a weight restricted criteria. So you're in class 2, which is
class 2,
81 kilograms being the peak.
Correct.
So a lot of dudes water deplete. They drop that sort of thing to make that. So you're still going to have some big fucking dudes in there.
A lot of water. I think it's a fantastic class for anyone that's getting into it. Who doesn't want to do men's physique, who wants to do the bodybuilding side of things, but you'd think, oh, man, I'm not big enough to compete against a 100-kilo monster.
I want to show off the glutes, mate.
Shredded glutes, what it's about. So anyone that comes in to see us, I always recommend that class because of the fact that it's for anyone of any size can fit into a category.
Still diverse enough though, isn't it?
To do bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. And then, you know, you build your way up, over years you gain more size and you just keep increasing and you can do bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So, and then, with the women's you've got...
Women's bodybuilding.
Women's bodybuilding.
So like Lisa from Christchurch.
Yes. Yeah.
Then you've got, is it figure for them?
Figure.
Now, figure is a harder look than IFBB, would you say?
Yeah, figure is basically borderline...
it's kind of physique figure, like an amalgamation of the two.
Correct. Yeah.
So if you want to do WWF figure, getting lean and still retaining that hardness, really...
Yeah. It's pretty close, isn't it?
Yes.
If you look at it, really.
And now they've got glamour, which is kind of, you have night wear around, that sort of thing.
Yes.
It's actually been very popular. And bikini.
And bikini as well.
Which, again, similar to IFBB, you know, bikini, you know, you got to look athletic, train, and again, posterior chain, you know, is a big thing.
Yeah. Another thing is, you know, you get looked after really well, don't you?
Oh, for sure.
You know,
the prizes
are freaking phenomenal.
They give away like 60-inch TVs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I walked out for a bootful last year.
Yeah. Awesome sponsors always on board. You know, speaking from experience, you know, a lot of the people we know from the gymeez are affiliated with WFF. You've met a lot of people through competing, and like really, really genuine people who want to see the sport grow and develop.
I think, because it's, you know, a lot of it's run by competitors.
Yes.
You know, so you know...
People that have been there, done that.
Exactly. So, in terms of help, if you're just getting into it, as I said, if you're not looking to go O-level, I think it's just a perfect fit.
I think sometimes you've got to be realistic with yourself as well, you know? Yeah. There's nothing saying you can't change further down the track.
Definitely.
If you decide to become a 130-pound weapon.
Yep.
130 kilograms. 130 pound. That's like me.
That's
you know?
You're a weapon though.
Yeah, of mass. Not. I don't know. But like you can. There's nothing saying you can't change. But I think judging wise and stuff. You know that physique. What do you call it? Sorry. WFF class that you do is really well rounded. Yeah. And if you want to do bodybuilding, you can get grainy and big as fuck. You know.
Yeah.
Do that. Exactly. Speaking as a man, obviously. NAC. So that's who I competed with when I did my one bodybuilding show. Mm-hmm. They've been around for a long time, and in terms of shows, there are more shows for that than any other federation in New Zealand. And the Nationals, I believe, still is probably the biggest national event.
All around, yeah.
But the one crutch for that, I would say, is probably there's so many classes that things can be diluted a little bit.
Yeah.
But in saying that, when you get to a national level, you're still facing a ton of guys who are awesome. I know a lot of people that compete for them.
Yep.
And you know they similarly to WFF, to win the athletic, you just got to be shredded to the bone and as big as you can be at that.
Yep.
And bodybuilding just become a big dry MFer.
That's it.
And but again, you can find what works best for you when you like the way it runs. We don't want to sound superficial. Prizes in there aren't usually as good. They accept at the national level, the sponsors probably aren't as good.
Yeah.
which means smaller venues and such.
And that's just being realistic. We're not,
really good stepping stone, in our opinion.
Exactly.
And then you got the INBA, International Natural Bodybuilding Association. So for those of you who are natural individuals, so haven't taken the extracurriculars.
What's that, like creatine?
Yeah, like creatine HCl. Please don't take this seriously. And you want to compete on an even playing field that is governed by WADA, so the World Anti-Doping Association, I think that's what it stands for. That would be your federation.
Yeah.
Because the thing about some people that would compete in that and then they go into a show that's untested, to be honest, they can complain, oh, such and such beat me because of this. Well, you put yourself into that position. So that's why INBA exists.
Exactly. It's about making the right choices, isn't it?
Exactly. So as you can see, with 4 federations, there is quite a diverse range of things you've got to consider.
Yeah.
We suggest doing your research for all the associated federations, which I'll link in the description box below.
Yeah, do your research. Just because your friend or
coach or something
trainer, says this is what I compete at, doesn't mean it's right for you. Like, just because I compete for NABBA WFF and it fits me, doesn't mean it's right for Joel.
To be honest, we just want to see more people doing it.
Yeah, I mean, we just love to see the sport grow as a whole, and we just don't like to see.
There's so much. People separate it, and unfortunately, you see certain sides taking a bit more of an aggressive aim on things. And what's the point in talking down such and such or another one?
Yeah,
people will eventually find what works for them.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, a lot of that spurs from thinking everyone wants to be Mr. Olympia. Not everyone wants to be Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, I think that's what you got to really get into your head. Is not everybody is looking to be Mr. O or Mrs. O or Miss Bikini or 212 Olympia. Some people just want to do it because they want to compete. They love the family atmosphere that comes with it, the training, the lifestyle. So no matter what you guys choose to do, just make sure you support each other. One federation is not better than the other. I hear so much about you don't want to compete for them because they're just not as good. Why?
Well, politics, there's politics that.
Yeah, it's...
just choose what works best for you.
Yeah.
And that's what Vikash and I have done, and Gareth, and we know Nandez, he's got his eyes set on some stuff, and he's just going by, what the research that he's done and what he feels is most appropriate.
So keyword, research, research. So you could be getting so much more out of yourself if you're just a little bit more open-minded in your choices that you make. Hopefully we've helped a little bit.
As always, if you have any questions, don't forget or don't hesitate, I should say, to hit us up. V probably more so than me. I'm a skinny powerlifter, and I left bodybuilding back in my heyday. You hung
your boots up, didn't you?
Yeah, I hung my boots up
till next year.
Yeah, until next year when I have glutes that can cut cheese. We will try that out if that happens.
Awesome. Speaking of bodybuilding, I will be starting my prep very soon to my journey.
What are we going to call that? Because we're going to vlog it.
Are we going to vlog it?
I don't give a fuck if you don't want to. Are we going to call it the Vikash Chronicles? The
Volks Road to the Nationals.
Volks Road to the Nationals. I feel like it has some more potential than that.
It does. Anyway.
Becoming the Volk. Realising the Volk. The Volk Subsound Level 2.
Joel has convinced me to take you guys along for a ride in probably the biggest year in competing in my life. Set my goal to the highest point this year. Doing everything I possibly can to get there.
NABBA WFF Nationals are here. He's taking home the crown, man. I'm saying it. I'm calling it.
I will do my best, and hope to see you guys there. But we'll vlog that soon,
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Until next time. I don't know why V's even bothering doing bodybuilding because my biceps are fucking way bigger.